subscribe to Johnny Oki.
So I was listening to Overdrive yesterday, and the boys start talking about how on July 1st of this year, Auston Matthews will have to make the biggest decision of his life. And I'm thinking, why? What's going on here? And then I remembered, on July 1st, Auston Matthews becomes eligible to talk contract extension with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, I look at the news around the league, and I'm going to be real with you. In July, when Johnny Gaudreau tested free agency and then left the Calgary Flames, I was crushed. Like, that was not a fun thing to see happen here. And the year before that, when Gaudreau was eligible to talk extension, it was good news. It was, oh, he wants to stay in Calgary. Like, nobody was really peddling the, oh, he's an American who wants to go to the U.S. narrative, except for Eric Francis. Most people in Flame circles, and even outside of it, were saying Johnny's going to stay. And if you saying, no, I knew he was going to leave all along, okay, well, thank you, that's so Raven. But with 1 year left on his contract after this one, and with the contract eligibility kicking in on July 1st to talk with the Leafs, if Auston decides not to get this done and wait until he actually becomes a free agent or close to it, this is going to be an absolute circus here. And the rumors of him going to Arizona or even to the Kings have been rampant for, I would say, almost 2 years now. People are anticipating it. There's people in Arizona buying Matthews Coyotes jerseys. Like, this is going to be a circus. It's going to be crazy here if Auston decides to ride this through like Johnny Gaudreau did. And you look at his buddies. Like, now there's a narrative because of Americans like Tkachuk and Gaudreau. There's a narrative like, oh yeah, Americans don't want to stay in Canada. They want to go back home play in the US. That's what they want to do. And I know he's not American. He's far from it. He's like Czech Republic. But David Pastrnak, we talked about him a few weeks ago and how his free agent status is following him around. He comes up and he signs an 8-year, $11.25 AAV contract, dab smack in the middle of the season here. And all of that noise just goes away, right? And that's, if you're a Leaf fan, of course you want it done on July 1st as soon as Kyle Dubas wakes up in the morning, if he's even still GM of the Leafs by then. But realistically, it's going to take a little bit of time unless Auston gets really way too annoyed with the circus that's going on about him not signing, because it's Toronto and he is the franchise player. So this is going to be insane. I'm going to get so sick of hearing about this every day if he does decide to drag this out. And if he does indeed go the Johnny Gaudreau route, where he decides to ride it all out and then go to free agency and bang, like the night before or something, be like, sorry, I'm going to LA or I'm going to Arizona, that's going to be a tough pill to swallow for Leaf fans. And after an entire year plus of hearing about will he stay, will he go, that would there would be riots in the city of Toronto. And you think it was bad when you see people burning jerseys. If Auston does that, dude, like, there's going to be a smoke cloud coming from Toronto with how many people are burning Auston Matthews jerseys. And maybe I'm naive to think this because I literally just got burned with Johnny Gaudreau and Tkachuk doing this in the span of a month. But I just think he's going to stay. I mean, don't shoot the messenger here, but I think Auston is going to stay. I believe him naively, probably. I know I'm being naive and I'm falling for the same trap again. I think he's going to stay with the Leafs, and I don't think there's any way that he entertains this huge circus for any longer than he has to. Like, Calgary and Toronto, it's a big, big difference. I know they're both Canadian markets, but in Toronto, they're going to go buck wild for this. And I don't see how this actually happens where he drags this out until the 11th hour and then says, peace, I'm going to LA, or peace, I'm going to Anaheim or something, you know? Like, I don't see it. And we'll see what happens here. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to get sick of it quickly. Like, after this playoffs here with the Leafs, that's when, like, you're going to be hearing about Auston Matthews and where he's going to sign almost every day on sports radio and sports talk shows. It's going to be everywhere. So Auston, I'm begging you, please, can you sign the thing and not let this drag out too long? Re-sign with the Leafs, or if you're gonna go somewhere else, dude, that would just be madness. Imagine if on like July 2nd he's like, yeah, I'm not signing. Trade me. I'm not signing. This would be incredibly just explosive is the only word I can really think of to use it, and I don't even know what to say. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.